Hello and welcome everyone. Thank you for joining me. My name is Michael Carver. I'm going to be giving an informative speech about cats, but not just any type of cat, community cats. Imagine lying in bed. Your morning alarm clock rings out, letting you know it's time to start the day. You wake up feeling refreshed and anxious to get started. The sun is out in full force and the air is crisp, ready for you to breathe it all in. Work begins a little over in an hour, which gives you plenty of time to get dressed and eat breakfast. You are finally ready to leave the house. And you do, but while approaching your parked car in the driveway, you notice a little furry creature lying on the hood, licking its paws. Dirt marks in the shape of little paws are all over your freshly washed car. You tell the little cat to scat and get on, but it sits and it stares, as if it doesn't care what you have to say. Does this beast not care what you have to say, or is it watching you as you realize you just stepped on a turd recently left by said cat? In a matter of seconds, your mood changes from great to hate. Before I go into detail about why I feel the way I do towards community cats, I would first like to explain what defines a community cat. The Humane Society defines community cats as an unowned cat that lives outdoors in the community. They may be feral or friends, may have been born into the wild, or may be lost or abandoned pets. A position statement released by the American Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Animals, or ASPCA, stated that the community cat populations generally consist of a mixture of feral cats, semi-socialized cats, and lost and abandoned cats. So how do I feel about community cats, and why do I feel the way I do about community cats? Across the United States, neighborhoods are being overtaken by community cats. According to the ASPCA, community cats are either born and raised in the wild, or have been abandoned or lost and turned to wild ways in order to survive. In my situation, I believe all of my neighbors own cats as pets, and they just happen to let them roam the neighborhood streets. I've never had an issue with cats until I became a homeowner. I enjoy working in my yard, and I try to keep the lawn and bushes manicured as much as possible. It's to my understanding that cats are attracted to the soil. It's understandable. I did some research on why cats enjoy soil so much, and what I came across was a website called I Must Garden. They can be located at www.imustgarden.com. They stated that in order to repel cats, you have to make the soil less appealing. That makes sense. So I did. I covered any exposed soil in front of my house with chunky cedar mulch in hopes that the cats would stop going to the bathroom in my yard. As time progressed, I noticed that my mulch had been tampered with in different areas. It was annoying. The cats were going to the bathroom in the mulch, but then throwing the mulch on top, covering up their mess. I was not aware of this. I did not know that this was the case until one morning I noticed the mulch was in a pile. Not thinking of anything of it, I took my foot and I adjusted the mulch so it wasn't in a pile. On this specific day, I was wearing very nice brown leather shoes that went well with my outfit, to which I picked out because I was teaching a class at work. Under the pile of mulch was a large pile of cat poop. My shoes were covered and the odor was extremely foul. I thought to myself, this is the second and soon to be the last time that I get tricked by one of these cats. It is at no fault of their own, cat living amongst the community due to irresponsibility of the owner. The solution to resolving the community cat issue is best explained by the Humane Society of the United States in an article released October of 2015. Trap, neuter, return, or TNR as they call it, are non-lethal strategies intended to reduce the numbers of community cats, improve health and safety of cats, and reduce impacts on wildlife. Community-wide TNR programs are effective because they halt reproduction of existing cats through sterilization vaccinate cats against rabies and other diseases, and my personal favorite, eliminates or dramatically reduces the noise from cat fighting and mating odor from unneutered male cats spraying urine to mark their territory. I've lived at my current residence now for over 2 years. Every day I leave for work, I have the pleasure of seeing multiple cats enjoy the warm, sun-beaten hood of my car. And every night when I return home, I have the really non-wanted pleasure of multiple cats lying in the seats on my back deck, ready to scare my 6-pound Yorkshire Terrier when I let him outside. I love all animals and will continue to live amongst the cats, not by choice. Thank you.
That was good.